It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on and have filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. They're on the visiting sideline. Head coach of the Bears, Ben Johnson. His side hoping that one blowout last week will lead to another one here. Leading the opposing sideline, that's Packers head coach Matt LaFleur. His guys know how happy to be back home after they took a loss on the road last week.
Kickoff wheel.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Kate Scott alongside my partner Brock Heward. Cairo Santos to get this one started. And off we go from snowy Lambeau Field. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out now in his 6th year here in the NFL. Brock is 3rd as a starter.
Play call,
Utah State. It's Jordan
there
Love.
are 6 categories.
What's cool about Jordan's story too, Kate, is he's officially moved beyond the story of how his career began, of sitting and waiting for his opportunity to shine. Now we just get to celebrate all these shining moments, showing off the talent that he's got.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Wilson. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Entering play call, coach suggestions,
right?
there are 6
That time, though, we
categories.
did not have to look too hard. Shotgun now for Love. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Now a moment to check out his numbers catching that football last week.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
Well, 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Play fake. It's Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does,
Entering
and the
play
hit knocks it
call,
free.
coach suggestions, there are 6
No real
categories.
secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Here we go. Ready.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. And that's away for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Entering play call,
And partner, I
coach
think we just got to
suggestions,
look at
there
what's
are
going to be
6
one of the biggest
categories.
challenges in this one. Operating
Squeeze
quick
block,
enough to
return
neutralize that
left.
pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously, the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
He's hit before he can get anything on that return. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here
Entering
in
play
year 2.
call,
It's
coach
Caleb Williams.
PhD dive.
He's somebody who has made a career of extending and creating plays. And there are oftentimes, Kate, where I just would sit aghast. How did he do that? How does he make that throw on the run? Now he's got to take the spectacular and just add a whole level of consistency.
And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week
Entering
here.
play
What he was
call,
able to do in
slide.
support of that win.
Play sheets, there are player, DJ, Trevayon Head, Rono Jones, Luther Burden II, Luther Ghost Drag.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Williams set to pass. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Entering play, Tender Swift, Colston Caleb, Colston Loveland, Ince, Thick FG, Orbity Middles, Keep Attack.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Third and long for him here. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up fourth down.
Entering play call.
And flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Love from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but cross the line there. That is the holding penalty.
Got it.
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Ready. Set. Go.
Man in motion here.
60 red.
Love now to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6
Every once in a while,
categories.
it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Let's go.
Here's Love to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Entering play call,
Well, this is
coach
the type of game we've
suggestions.
come to
There are
expect
6
from him as a runner,
categories.
toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
On the double.
The Bears going with 6 DBs for this 3rd down there in the dime set.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Tempting to
Entering play
perhaps take the
call,
yards
coach
and run 3rd
suggestions.
down
There
again,
are
partner,
6
but they decline it.
categories.
That's going to bring up 4th down. Daniel Whelan on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Entering play call, Caleb Williams, DJ Muir, Trevayon Henderson, Romo Jones, Fix Pipe, Orbit RPO, Slant Swing.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Williams on 1st down. And as a catch for Luther Burden. And he'll be
Entering
taken
play
down
call,
after advancing
player.
this to the
There are 9
37.
categories. You have 7
Kate,
options.
over the years, I've heard
Trevay on
defensive
Henderson.
coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to wrestle after. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Back now, pressure coming. And the pack gets home. They drop him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Entering, Dender Swift. Colston Loveland. Cole, inside, thick FGK flip pass, orbit T middle screen. Keep attack.
Let's see what they went with. Third down. Here he goes, third and long. He's got it deep downfield. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball is zipping all over the field.
Entering play call, player. There are 9. Caleb Williams, DJ Muir, Trevayon Henderson. Toss, duo. AHB zone toss. AHB zone WK.
First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Entering play call, player. There are Romo Jones. Luther Burden III, Dender Swift. Colston Loveland. Dender, Luther Burden III, Luther, Omaha. Ghost Drag.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for second and goal.
Entering play
So they
call,
fire for the
Dender
end zone
Swift.
on first down, Brock. I think a lot of
Luther
folks
Burden
probably
II,
assume after the
Romo
incompletion it'd be a
Jones,
run here
Trevayon
on second
Henderson.
and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you
Trevayon,
always got to be
Oscar,
careful about
28,
assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator,
AHB zone
I
toss.
think as an offense, you
AHB
continue. You've
zone
worked on it all week.
WK.
Continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal. Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. And he won't challenge for the goal line.
Entering
Stop
play
made at
call,
the 4.
player. There are 9 categories. You
Only a yard on the
have 7
game there, and now
options.
it's gonna bring up
Trevayon
third and
Henderson,
goal from the
Romo
4.
Jones.
Where you get a little bit
Trevayon
closer,
Henderson,
but you can
Romo
feel the
Jones.
pressure starting to
Luther
mount.
Burden II.
Unless you're committed to playing
Luther
4
Omaha,
downs here,
Ghost
this
Drag.
becomes a critical third down call.
Slants.
Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on third and goal. Here's Williams. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. And Peyton Manning has some well-earned company now in the record books. He's tied the single-season mark for passing touchdowns. That was number 55 on the season.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You
Now
have 15
Kylo Santos
options.
on to
Add
add the
empty
PAT.
selected.
No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Entering play call, normal. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected. You have to end in view soup celeb stats pop up players game stat player stats. Entering rushing selected. Receiving select player name Albert III. Receptions 2. Receiving yards 9. Average yard TD receptions 1. You have entering play call, normal. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected. Kickoff middle.
Kylo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Coach Matt LaFleur ushering his Packers offense back to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we
Entering play
haven't
call,
seen so
coach
far in this opening half,
suggestions. There are 6
we haven't seen much in
categories.
terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. Yep, ready.
A give to Wilson up the middle. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Love out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And a nice chunk there,
Entering
about 7.
play
He's up
call,
to the
coach
27.
suggestions. There
Now
are
the
6
completion rate is
categories.
strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry.
Blue check.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Hits him on the out route. He winds up out of bounds, but things not settled yet, so we've got a flag down. An avoidable mistake, and that one's going to set the coaches off more than almost any other. And now they're going to mark off the yardage.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Ready up.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Here we go. Ready. Blue 32. Punt.
They'll run here following the penalty. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run.
Entering
2 on the
play
pickup
call,
there, and it's
coach
going to be 2nd and 8.
suggestions. There are 6
Hey,
categories.
that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set.
Here's Wilson again. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first.
Well, that doesn't net a first down.
Entering
You get
play
yards
call,
like that in the
coach
run game,
suggestions.
you will
There are
take
6
it in the NFL.
categories.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches.
Come on, set.
On the sneak, it's Love. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there
Entering
a
play
simpler
call,
play in
coach
football that's come to
suggestions.
life
There
more
are
than the
6
QB
categories.
sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so
Cover 6.
darn effective.
Sam
And we got a
wants
tough
to-
QB that wants to put it on his shoulders. You sign up for it.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Check this.
Wilson on the give, headed left. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. This time it's a passing play. Finds him over the middle. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Check pitch.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Here we Just one.
They'll run. It's Wilson. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Entering auto flip on pop up the I will hand. Entering play 8 up safe man.
Again, Daniel Whelan heading out for another punt. On the return for the Bears, Devin Duvernay. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt bites deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category.
Entering play call, formation. There are concept. Formation. There are play sheets. There are 9 categories. Coach suggests HD zone WK.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. A game they were pretty
Entering
happy
play
with
call,
goes
Omaha.
away via the penalty.
0-1
And now
trap.
we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Play sheets. There are 9. Coach suggests Omaha. 0-1 trap.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten to a
Entering
first.
play
Sure,
call,
nice little
coach
run to set the
suggestions.
table.
There are 9. YSAL. Play sheets. There are player. There. DJ Muir. Trevayon Henderson. Romo Jones. Luther Burden III. Luther Post drag. Slants.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Williams to throw. Secured by Burden on the slant.
Entering play
Brought down
call,
after a
player.
gain of
There are 9
5. Right up
categories.
next to
You
that
have
line to
7
gain.
options. Luther Burden
Good luck
II
defending
selected.
that short yardage slant. Just
Coach
not going to happen. There's a
suggestions,
reason
wide
this is
zone.
a go-to play for just about any quarterback
Play
in
sheets.
every
There are
situation.
player. There are 9 tenders. Colston, Tender, Cole, Ten, Luther Burden II, Romo Jones, Trevayon Henderson, Deep, Trevayon Post, Duo, AHB Zone Toss, AHB Zone WK.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. The give now to Henderson. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure
Entering play
from the
call,
secondary, Kate?
on FB pass.
Because it's a
Play
C for
sheets,
corner
there,
and a
player,
T for
there are 9
attack. Exactly
categories.
what he just
Rome,
did.
Luther, Tender Swift, Luther Burden II, Luther, Post Drag, Slants.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. And we'll go for it, Williams. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he's up across the 20 before going
Entering
out of
play
bounds.
call, player, there are
Come
Tender
through with
Swift,
6, and they're
Luther
rewarded
Burden
for
II.
going for it on fourth down.
Luther,
They like to say
Post
it's about
drag,
the Jimmies and the Joes.
slants.
I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Williams to throw on first. Finds him on the slant. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Brought down by Quay Walker. Well, we'll pause here, and for good reason. One of the Packers injured on that play and is being tended to.
Entering play call, player, there are Romo Jones. Romo, fixed spike, orbit RPO alert, slant swing.
Second down now. They need 7. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Alfonso Dunze running the slant. And he'll
Entering
get it out
play
to the
call,
34
player,
before he's
there are
tracked
9
down.
categories. You have
8
7
yards on the
options.
gain, and the
Romo
drive
Jones
continues
is selected.
forward.
Nice to see that
Luther Burden
connection, that
II.
chemistry working between
Luther
the two
Burden
of them.
Post drag,
34-yard
slants. Post drag.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Here's Williams again. This is Loveland working the right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A gain of 15 there. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
If they get a handful
Entering
of these
play
types of
call,
plays per
player,
game,
there are
pass game
Tender Swift.
coordinator is going to be one happy
Luther
camper.
Burden II. Luther, Post drag, slants.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Caught quickly on the slant.
Entering play call, player, there are 9 categories.
That's
You
what you
have 7
call
options.
efficiency.
Luther Burden
Exactly
II
what
is
you're looking for
selected.
on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable,
Romo
and it
Jones.
creates that
Trevayon
space if you want to
Henderson.
take a shot downfield.
Trevayon, Postre, 26 Duo.
Offense is set. This is second and 2. It's Henderson on the give. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to.
Entering play call, player. There are 9 categories. You have promo jumps, promo, fixed spike free, or the RPO alert, slant swing.
First and 10 from the 32. Williams from the gun. Connecting on the slant. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Entering play call, player. There are Luther Tenders, Colston Loveland, Caleb Tender Swift, Luther Burden III, Luther Post Drag, these Post Drag.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. From the red zone now. This one's caught. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away.
Entering
now
play
as this
call,
sets up first
player.
and goal.
There are 9 categories.
I really like this receiver on that
Swift,
drag route in particular.
Luther
Why?
Burden II,
Because he's a guy that creates
Luther
after
Burden
the catch. They don't
Post
close
drag.
quickly. He could take it to the house.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. To throw is Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Roma Dudes, a touchdown. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
You know, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a first down pass play it certainly was effective.
And that makes him the latest man to raise the bar for passing touchdowns in a season. Once held by Peyton Manning at 55, he's now the scoring king of quarterbacks with his 56th touchdown strike of the year.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15 options. Pat attempt is selected.
It's no good. Perhaps the snow making things a little difficult for him there as that one winds up off the mark.
Entering play call, normal. There are 2 categories. You have 3 kickoff middle.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So after the missed extra point, he is still out there. He's going to put it back in play. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Bring it home, boys. We got this.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They'll go from the gun with Wilson. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The scoreboard reads 13-0. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Shotgun now for Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on
Entering
through the
play call,
contact.
coach suggestions.
It's been
There are
plays
6
like that that have kept
categories.
this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready, ready. Black, next, ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it.
Entering
but it's
play
incomplete,
call,
and now
coach
we've got 4th down.
suggestions. There are 6
Safe to say
categories.
there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
The Packers send out their punting unit. Scary sight deep. It's Devin Duvernay waiting for it. Has it at the 37. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Bears send Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And he's been more than just his passing touchdowns this season. In fact, you can see it right here. He's
Entering
leading
play
all
call,
quarterbacks
player.
in rushing
There are
scores late in the campaign.
Trevay, Romo Jones, Luther Burden III, Luther Burden, Dander Swift, Colston Loveland, Inside Thick F, Orbity middle screen. Deep attack.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to
Entering
see the
play
quarterback
call,
go back
Dander
to that
Swift.
well. That security blanket that's been his
Colston
tight end all
Loveland.
game long. But finally, this
Dander
defense has an
Luther
answer.
Burden III, Luther Omaha, Coast drag, slants.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Williams will look to throw. That's low and bounces short of his man. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So they're left facing 3rd
Entering
and
play
long.
call, Dander Swift,
Hey, Kate, I
Colston
know it's
Loveland,
unrealistic to
Caleb
expect
Will,
a 100%
Colston Love,
completion rate from
Colston
anywhere on the
inside
field.
Thick FG,
But in this
Orbity middle
close,
screen.
you
Deep
really shouldn't
attack.
be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 3-possession game. It's a Romadunze touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this
Entering
route
play
can
call,
provide.
coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15 options. Pat attempt is selected.
Santos now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
Chilly weather, no problem from him. That point after. And the Bears push the lead to 20.
Entering play call, normal. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff middle.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. He is shaking his head, and he's going to be wondering about that kickoff for a while.
There are 6
Couldn't keep it in the
categories.
field of play, and that offense gets a gift to begin this drive.
Okay, right.
So first down from the 41.
Set, hut. Hut.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So the refs get him
Entering
for
play
holding,
call,
and that's going
coach
to back this offense up.
suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Here we go. 45.
Love from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a
Entering play
mile
call,
gain.
coach suggestions.
It's not
There
just
are 6
imperative that the quarterback
categories.
knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go now. Hut.
To the air with Love. Setting up the running back screen. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. You got a
Entering
major
play
fistful of
call,
jersey on
coach
that play, and it's going to
suggestions.
end up
There are
costing
6
him.
categories.
So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag.
Set, hut.
Love out of the shotgun. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson.
Entering play call,
Tyreek
coach suggestions. There are 6
getting us to track that one
categories.
down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third and long. Here's Love. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
That's going to bring up 4th down. Whelan brought on to punt this away. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Bears send Roma Dunze headed back out on offense. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow
Entering
him
play
down,
call,
Brock,
player.
he's going to
There
be
are
busy
9
and a
cap.
productive
DJ
target for
Weir.
them throughout the rest of this contest.
DJ Hale, MTNY Shake.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Williams. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however
Entering
he
play
can.
call, player. Trevayon Henderson. Romo Jones, Luther Burden III. Luther, Omaha. Post drag, slants.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Williams on first down. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on.
Entering
That's
play call,
incomplete.
Tender Swift.
Luther Burden got who he was looking for. And now they face second down.
Tender Swift.
That drop
Luther
ruins
Burden,
the payoff to a
Colston
well-designed
Loveland.
play.
Coles,
It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Blitz coming for Williams. Secured by Burden on the slant. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure
Entering
seems like
play
he knew
call,
exactly what he
Caleb
wanted,
Williams,
and he got
DJ
going
Moore,
right where he wanted to with the ball
Romo
off the
Jones,
snap.
Luther Burden III, Tender Swift. Colston Loveland. Coles, Papel, MTN PFK screen, slant stick.
They've got first down here from the 36. To the air yet again. Williams has him on the quick hitter. And this is down
Entering
to the
play
28
call,
before
player.
the
There
defense
are
halts
9
it.
categories. You have
Hey,
7
you like these
options.
results on first.
Colston
That
Loveland is
completion right
selected.
there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on
Tender
second down.
Swift.
That playbook is
Luther
wide
Burden
open.
III. Romo Jones. Trevayon Henderson. Trevayon Postprint 28 Duo. AHB Zone Toss. AHB Zone WK.
2nd and 3 now. This is Henderson. And he's dropped just short of the marker.
Entering
maybe
play
a
call,
yard away.
player. There are 9 categories. You
Offensive
have
group really
Romo
hoped he was
Jones.
going to get it all right
Trevayon
there, reset
Henderson.
it back to first down, but instead
Trevayon
defense,
Henderson.
they're not
Postprint
going to let
HB
anything
flat.
come easy, and their
26
fight is
Postprint
giving them a
HB.
chance to stall
HB
things out
power.
on the 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be first down Bears.
Bears first down. A gain of 13 yards.
That is your old school
Entering
meat
play
and
call,
potatoes call
player.
right
There
there.
are
Don't
9
even think about
categories.
throwing
You
it.
have 7
Just rush it
options.
ahead and
Romo
get what you
Jones.
need.
Trevayon Henderson. Post 28 Duo. AHB Zone Toss. AHB Zone WK.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Sticking with Henderson. Blitz attack. He's still going. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. So now, partner,
Entering
gotta
play call,
reevaluate what to do on
Romo
this
Jones.
next snap
Luther
because the holding call
Henderson.
pushes him back
Luther
quite a
Burden
ways.
II. Luther Burden. Post drag. Slants.
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. To throw, Williams. Escapes the pocket. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for
Entering play
holding,
call,
and that's going to
player.
back this
There are
offense
9
up.
categories. Tender Swift. Luther Burden II. Tender Swift. Colston Loveland. Caleb Witt. Colston Loveland. Papelon stick. Slant stick.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds him on the slant. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard
Entering
line.
play call, player,
Well, they sure
9,
found the
Caleb
right
Williams,
at the right time
DJ
to hit the
Muir,
soft spot in that
Trevayon
coverage.
Henderson,
And that
Rono
slant,
Jones,
it goes for big
Luther
yardage.
Burden II, Tender Swift, Colston Loveland, Coles, Pup, MTN FK screen, slant stick.
Offense to the line, second down.
What is up?
Williams set to pass. Throws caught. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears continue dominating in our opening half. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15
Santos now for the
options.
extra
That
point.
attempt is selected.
Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Bears grow their lead yet again.
Packers nothing.
Entering play call, norm. You have to go up, quiz, ins, call, view, chat, suit, stats, pop up, player stats. Entering screen, rushing selected, receiving select, player name Albert I, player name R.O. John, player name C. Loveland, player, receptions 4, receiving yards 74, average yards, TD reception 0. You have entering play call, normal, there are 2, kickoff middle.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts at the 9. Jukes away from one. This makes it up to the 25.
Packers take over.
Coach Matt LaFleur ushering his Packers offense back to the field. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines
Entering
starting
play
to gear
call,
up. They
coach
might have a boat
suggestions.
race
There
coming.
are 6 categories.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Throwing, it's Love. Defender arrives right as the ball
Entering
does, and
play
it knocks
call,
it
coach
free. Incomplete.
suggestions. There are 6
That
categories.
time, Jaden Reed. So it'll be 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 33. Yellow. Ready?
Back to the air. Love. This is Reed working the right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just
Entering
before he
play
can get it
call,
up to
coach
midfield.
suggestions. There are
A
6
big play,
categories.
23 yards to move those chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Commit ready.
Wilson on the shotgun handoff. And he charges through the snow for a
Entering
big
play
four.
call, coach
It's a 4-yard
suggestions.
pickup.
There are
That's going to
6
bring up 2nd and
categories.
6.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Down.
Love now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete.
Entering play call,
And he's
coach
tackled for the
suggestions.
first down
There are 6
yardage.
categories.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They'll run here with Wilson. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Shotgun now for Love. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 36. So after the play, trainers headed out. A member of the Bears out there in some discomfort.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Set, ready. Hut, black, 90.
Third and long, they're going to throw. It's caught by Wilson. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Old fireman.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give to Wilson. And the snow hampering their
Entering
ground
play
game.
call, coach suggestions. There are 6
Only
categories.
gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here's Love. Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Entering play call, coach
You hear me
suggestions.
talk
There are
about
6
rhythm a lot.
categories.
Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Set, go.
Love on 3rd and short. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Entering play
Everybody
call,
wants to
coach
play quarterback
suggestions.
until a play
There are
like
6
that. Almost no
categories.
resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown.
Here we go, set. Yes, hut.
4th down, here's Love. He's got it complete to Reed. And he's tackled, but not before he picks up that 1st down. But hang on, Brock, hang on. They're going to have to survive that penalty flag first. Fighting all he
Entering
could
play
to keep his
call,
quarterback
coach
upright, but
suggestions.
across the line
Safe
there,
man
that is the
right.
holding penalty.
FG block return.
On comes Brandon McManus now to try this field goal for the Packers. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. McManus sends it through. And that brings it back within 3 scores at least. The gap now 24.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend.
Entering
Saves
play
him so
call,
much stress to have a
special
guy
teams.
he can really trust to
Return
go out
middle.
and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Devin Duvernay to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Ben Johnson doing the last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. There has been nothing that can stop them, so we got to assume this drive, Brock, likely going to end in a touchdown
Entering
as well.
play call, DJ Moore, Trevayon Henderson, Romo Jones, Luther Burden III, Tender Swift, Colston Loveland, Ince, Thicket, Orbity Middles, Keep Attack.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Has his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he'll get it out to the 34
Entering play
before he's
call,
tracked
player,
down.
there are 9 categories. Caleb
Translatable
Williams,
skills.
DJ
That's what you
Moore,
call it. So
Trevayon
effective as a
Henderson,
runner,
Romo
but those
Jones,
same traits that make
Luther
him a
Burden
great
II,
runner, adept at getting those
Luther
yards, well,
Post
he
Draft,
translates it now as a
Slants.
receiver in the open field.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Williams to throw. Finds Odunze running a slant. And he'll
Entering
pick up
play
enough to
call,
move the
player,
chains.
there are 9. Tender Swift, Colston, Caleb Williams, DJ Moore, Trevayon Romo Jones, Luther Burden II, Tender Swift, Colston Loveland, Pylon Stick, Slant Stick.
So 1st down from the 41. Working from the gun, Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And they'll make
Entering
the
play
stop at
call,
the
player,
46-yard
there
line.
are 9 categories.
There's
You
no
had
question,
7
Kate. Big
options.
plays down
Colston
the
Loveland
seam
is
or big
selected.
tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches.
Entering play,
that really
Caleb
make tight ends
Williams,
a locker room
DJ
favorite.
Moore, DJ Hail Mary, MTNY Shake.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Williams again. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
Entering play, Trevayon, Romo, Luther Burden, Tender Swift, Colston Loveland. Colst, inside, Thick FGK flip cat, Orbity middle screen, Keep Attack.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Entering play call,
And that was almost one of those nice chunk
release.
plays you like to see in the
Punt.
NFL, Kate.
Play
Before he
sheets,
was
there
able
are
to
9.
recover
Player,
and provide the
there are
hit
9.
and
Caleb
ultimately
Williams,
dislodge the football.
Trevayon,
You like
Romo
to see
Jones,
that physical edge
Luther
and
Burden
scrappiness to contest
Tender
any kind
Swift,
of shot plays down the
Colston
field.
Loveland, Ince, Thick FGK, Orbity middle screen, Keep Attack.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Here we go. 4th down with Williams. He's going to try another deep one here. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on down. The Packers and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he sure has proven to be a handful for them, grabbing their attention as a runner,
Entering
but actually
play
doing
call,
a good bit of
coach
damage as part of the
suggestions.
team's
There are
passing
6
game, too.
categories.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Ready. Blue, 32.
Love now on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this one
Entering
to
play
32
call,
before going
coach
down.
suggestions. There are 6
These intermediate games,
categories.
that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Ready, ready. 33, yellow.
Love from the gun. Bears getting close, so they're going to take him down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6
Keep the
categories.
quarterback clean and upright. You're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Ready,
Bears in the nickel, 3rd down.
down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's complete to Reed, out left. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively,
Entering
in a league
play
where you're just
call,
not
coach
hitting as much as training
suggestions.
camp,
Cover
you're
2
not
man.
tackling as much as they got
Cover
to in
2
the old
man.
days.
Cover
You need to
4
make a play in
pawns.
the open field. Keep them short like that. I promise you, some money will follow.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. Throw caught by his running back. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. Fighting all he
Entering
could
play
to keep his
call,
quarterback
coach
upright, but
suggestions.
crossed the
There are
line
6
there. That earns the holding
categories.
penalty.
8 up, safe man. Return left. Return middle.
Daniel Whelan on now to punt this away. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the mark looks to be at about the 16-yard line. Ben Johnson doing a last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. And they're very fortunate the
Entering
turnover
play
on downs
call,
and short
Caleb
field did
Williams,
not lead to points.
DJ
They can
Muir,
thank their
Trevayon
defense by putting a
Henderson,
scoring drive together right now.
Postrent HB, 28 duo. AHB zone toss. AHB zone WK.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They go with Henderson here. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his
Entering
way
play
forward
call,
for 2.
clear. Rono
I don't
Jones.
think that's the amount that they were looking
Trevayon,
for there, Kate. And leave some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Ghost slants.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Williams will look to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working?
Entering
Complete.
play call,
And he'll
clear.
get it up to
There
the
are 9
27.
categories.
That
Gender
play goes
sleuth.
for 8 yards, and it keeps this
Caleb
drive
Williams.
moving.
It
DJ
sure
Muir.
seemed like he knew
Trevayon
exactly
Henderson.
where he was
Rono
going with
Jones.
that right off
Luther
the
Burden
snap.
Luther Ghost drag. Slants.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. And that's him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to
Entering
5
play
as they send him
call,
out.
Henderson.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Looking the sideline, that's Odunze.
Entering play call, clear.
There
There are 9. Caleb Williams.
It's a gain
DJ
of
Muir.
12 on that one.
Trevayon Henderson.
And that'll be
Rono
1st down,
Jones.
Chicago.
Luther Burden
Teammates notice
Tender Swift.
when they got a guy
Philistine
willing to
Loveland.
take it on the
Yeah,
chin to
Philistine
get rid of the
Loveland.
pass.
Co-
That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today,
T-screen.
but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Again, it's Williams. This is Loveland working the right side. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're
Entering
playing
play,
against when
Caleb
there's
Williams.
chaos all
DJ
around you.
Trevayon.
But if he
Rono
looked around,
Jones.
I'm not
Luther
sure that's a
Burden
throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets,
Ghost
big old
drag.
tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
So it'll be 2nd and long coming up, and that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. More football from
Entering
the frozen
play call,
tundra of
Rono
Lambeau
Jones.
coming up.
Luther Tender Swift. Colston Loveland. Tender Swift. Caleb Williams. DJ Trevayon. Rono Jones. Luther Burden Luther Ghost drag.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. To the air yet again. Williams. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major
Entering
fistful
play
of jersey
call,
on that
player,
play, and
there
it's
are
going to end
9
up costing them.
category, Tender Swift. Luther Burden II, Tender, Luther Burden I, Luther Burden, Omaha, Ghost Drag, Z-Spot, Ghost Slants.
They'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Secured by Burden on the slant. And he's got a decent gain
Entering
before
play
being
call,
brought down.
player, Tender Swift. Colston Loveland. Colston, Ainsop, Thick FGK Flip, Orbity Middles, Powattle. Postron Flow. White Post.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, third down. Now here's Williams. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to
Entering play
perhaps take the
call,
yards
coach
and run third down
suggestions.
again,
There are
partner.
9
But they've declined it.
categories.
That's
We
going to
have
bring up
rail
fourth
walk,
down.
kick, punt, FD pass, punt. Play sheets. There are Kale, DJ Muir, Trevayon Henderson, Romo Jones, Luther Burden II, Tender Swift, Colston Loveland, Cole, Ince, Thick F, Orbity Mid, Keep Attack.
Fourth and forever coming up. And we'll go for it, Williams. And it's recovered by the offense, but Brock gets fourth down. We know only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead.
Entering play call, Tampa 2. Cover 4 quarter, cover 3 sky.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
60 red. 60 red.
Love. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and
Entering
quarterback
play
will be upset
call,
with that
coach
first down because you call a
suggestions. There are
screen
6
on first,
categories.
you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Ready. 45. White. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's
Entering play
incomplete.
call, coach
Fairly
suggestions.
safe
There
to
are
say
6
is that one falls
categories.
incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throw here, third down. Hits him on the out route. And that tackle stops
Entering
him
play
after a
call,
solid
coach
gain.
suggestions. There are
Those
6
short throws, they are
categories.
high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick
Safe man
tackle
left.
just like that and being
Load
stopped
block
short
left.
of the sticks.
On comes Brandon McManus now to try this field goal for the Packers. 1 for 1 so far. This is from 40. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Now it's Brandon McManus to attempt this Packers field goal. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. McManus sends it through. And that lowers the lead to 21.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well.
Entering play
it also
call.
helps maybe
Return
later in the
track
game.
middle.
You got a fourth quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Moore with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a
Entering play
touchdown.
call.
Gets at the
Player.
25-yard
There are
line.
9 categories. You have 7 options. Caleb Williams is selected. DJ Muir. Caleb Williams. DJ. Trevayon Henderson. Trevayon. Plus 26 duo.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's going to get up to speed.
Entering
through that
play
snow
call.
and break off the
Player.
gain of
There
5.
are 9 categories.
So
You
we've
have
reached
7
halftime, Brock,
options.
in a
Trevayon
lopsided
Henderson is
contest so
selected.
far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. The calendar now reads December. The holiday season is upon us, and the playoff picture starting to take shape. Let's get into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now. At Ford Field in Detroit, the Lions at home to take on the visiting Dallas Cowboys. And it's ARSB, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Playing like street football. Everyone go deep, and this time it works. This is going to wind up as an 85-yard catch and run for the touchdown. Why don't we go over to Charm City now? Check in on the Ravens as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's Rasheen Ali. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Ravens up by a point, 10-9 your score at the half. One more to tell you about. We go to Jacksonville, the Jags taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And it's Trevor Lawrence. He takes it into the end zone, one of his 3 rushing touchdowns in the first half. This one's gone to halftime with the Jaguars with the big lead in front of a home crowd at the half. One last look now at the Week 14 scoreboard, the final week with byes. Carolina, New England, the Giants, and San Francisco all off this week.
Entering play call. Return middle.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Moore with a return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards
Entering
for the
play
season.
call. Player.
Always
There
nice
are
when you can reach
DJ
one of those
Muir.
plateaus to look back
Trevayon
on after the
Henderson.
year's over.
Trevayon Henderson. Trevayon Henderson. Oscar 26 duo. AHB duo. AHB zone toss. AHB zone WK.
1st and 10 from the 32. Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. And he charges ahead, but snow and defenders stop him. Look like he picked up a couple.
Entering
few
play
yards
call.
on that run.
Player.
It's
There are
2nd and
9
7.
categories. You have 7
That's the kind of
options.
yardage. It's not
Trevayon
going to kill
Henderson is
this drive on
selected.
the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Jones. Luther Burden III. Tender Swift. Colston Loveland. Colston. Piemt. Pylon. Stick. Slant stick.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Williams from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a quick
Entering
defensive
play
just
call,
loose,
player.
incomplete.
There are 9 categories.
Well,
You
Brock,
have
this
7
substantial
options.
deficit sure
Holstein
hasn't
Ludwig is
toned the
select.
edge
Caleb
that this
Williams.
defense is playing with, huh? If anything,
DJ
feels like they
Ware.
might be getting more aggressive,
Caleb
looking to
Williams.
make some sort of
DJ
impact play.
Trevayon
And
Henderson.
that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Henderson's going to get it on third down. Escapes a defender. He cuts it to the right sideline. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, this is the continuation of one of the greatest scoring seasons in recent memory, Brock. For the first time since 2006, we've got a running back who's reached 20 touchdowns in a single season.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15 options. Pad attempt is selected.
Santos now for the extra point. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead.
Entering play call, kickoff middle.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Coach Matt LaFleur ushering his Packers offense back to the field. And this has become must-score territory now every
Entering
time
play
out
call,
as they trail by a
coach
full 4
suggestions.
possessions
There
in the
are
second
5
half.
categories.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. A give to Wilson up the middle. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Looked like he picked up a couple.
Entering
It's a gain
play
of 3
call,
for him.
coach
That brings up 2nd and
suggestions.
7.
There are 6
This
categories.
offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready?
Now Love on the play fake. Lofts it deep right side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. He's been a frequent
Entering
target
play
throughout this
call,
game, Brock.
coach
We've seen that coverage
suggestions.
tighten up
There
a
are 6
little bit more on him
categories.
every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
To the air on 3rd and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Entering
It
play
has been a
call,
tough
coach
slog for them to
suggestions.
keep
There
up
are
at
6
any point in this game.
categories.
And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Punting unit out now. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. He's got this at the 27. He dodged the tackle. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Bears and Trevayon Henderson back out there for their next series. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's
Entering
been
play
having for
call,
himself on the
player
ground.
DJ Ware. Trevayon Henderson. Pass. 28-2. AHB zone toss. AHB zone WK.
1st and 10 from the 32. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And the snow hampering their ground
Entering
game
play
here as he
call,
slowed up
player.
just a
There are
yard on
9
that run.
categories. You have 7
He gets a couple on
options.
first,
Trevayon
and they'll come up
Henderson is
second and
selected.
8.
Chrono Jones.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my
Luther
hand if thinking
Bernai.
that play was just a nothing
Luther
burger.
Bernai.
Because what can
Ghost
happen
drag.
from that, Kate,
Slants.
is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
To throw, Williams. Caught quickly on the slant. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock. It has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
First down, Williams. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up second down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Entering play call, player. There are Caleb Williams, DJ Muir, Trevayon Henderson. Sprint HB 26-2.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. A run here with Henderson. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 39.
Entering play call, Chrono Jones, Luther Bernai. Tender Swift, Colston Loveland. Coles, inside, pick F, orbit, keep attack. T-screen, drive switch C, FK drive stutter, verticals HB burst.
They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Williams with 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Entering play call, kick punt.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. Wow, and he somehow finds the ball amid the blizzard here to make the fair catch. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more.
Entering play
They were already on
call,
the field
coach
for 3 plays their prior
suggestions.
series,
There are
Brock.
6
Let's see what changes they
categories.
make to take over here.
Ready.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, it's Wilson. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody
Entering
a little
play
bit more
call,
bounce
coach
offensively because
suggestions.
you also
There are
know
6
set the
categories.
table for more.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Yellow, line.
Going to the ground again on first. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Come on, set.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Connects on the crosser. And he's tackled to
Entering
get
play
this to the
call,
opposing
coach
46.
suggestions. There are 6
That's gonna go as a gain of
categories.
13 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This is Wilson. Oh, it's so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line.
This is one of those
Entering
situations,
play
Kate,
call,
where I watch the body language of the
there
running
are
back
6
because it'd be very
categories.
easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Okay, break.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Down. Black. Now, ready?
Shotgun now for Love. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Fighting all he
Entering
could
play
to keep his
call,
quarterback
cover 3
upright,
cloud.
but cross the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag.
Ready.
Love from the gun. Man downfield, he's got it. That's Dobbs.
Entering play
And he's
call,
brought down
coach
right in the neighborhood of that
suggestions. There are
40-yard
6
line.
categories.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Love on 3rd and shorts. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he'll be brought down
Entering
at about
play
the
call,
29.
coach suggestions.
They gain
There are 6
11 on that play.
categories.
And it'll give the Packers the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Line.
It's a give to Wilson. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my
Entering
buddies,
play
but I'm
call,
going to quote him.
coach
Mark
suggestions.
Schlereth,
There are
two-time
6
Super Bowl winner, says if
categories.
you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
To the air with Love. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Well covered on that play. Really not a
Entering
large
play
window for him
call,
to sneak
coach
that throw in.
suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. He's going for it himself. And they're going to love that, partner, as Love slides down after picking up the 1st.
You know,
Entering
back in the
play
day, we had a
call,
slip and
coach
slide practice
suggestions.
for
There
moments
are
just
6
like that.
categories.
Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. This one's caught. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Love now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball
Entering
does,
play
and
call,
free.
coach suggestions. There are 6
Gonna have to
categories.
wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that makes it 2nd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
There's Love to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to work it to the 20.
Entering
That's
play
made by
call,
Tremaine
coach
Edmonds.
suggestions. There are 6
That's not a big
categories.
completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
There's not a quarterback
Entering play
alive
call,
that enjoys throwing
safe
it away
man,
on
blue block
3rd
left.
down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
A 37-yard attempt.
McManus sends it through. And that brings it back within 3 scores at least. The gap now 24.
He's happy to bring them 3 points closer, but I'm sure he sees the
Entering
situation of the
play
game. He
call,
knows
special teams.
3 isn't going to cut it to end these drives. They need to find the end zone.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Bears and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even
Entering
with the
play
workload they
call,
placed upon
DJ
him.
Muir, Trevayon Henderson. Trevayon, toss, 22, AHB zone toss. AHB zone WK.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up. And you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here.
Entering play call, player, Rono Jones. Trevayon Henderson. Trevayon, Husker, 26, AHB dive, duo. AHB zone toss. AHB zone WK.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They give now to Henderson. They pick up a yard. Still need 1 more, though. 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Entering play, Rono Jones, Luther Burden, Tender Swift, Luther Burden Luther Burden, Coast Drag, Slants.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Williams to throw here, 3rd and 1. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he'll get it only the 38-yard line before going down. If only every game could go like this for him, right? He's been
Entering play call, player.
and it seems
There
like
are
he's not
9
just been able to bring them
categories.
in,
You have
he's
7
been making good things
options.
happen
Look over
every
to
time he
my
gets that
selected.
football.
I'm having Marvin Harrison
From no
flashbacks
jump,
right now,
Trevayon
Kate.
Henderson.
Being on the sidelines,
Trevayon
watching that guy
Henderson,
work in games like this, moments like this, where you can't feed him enough because that defense just simply has no answers.
Zone split, 0-1 trap.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. It's Henderson on the give. Shoots away from one. Gets some space around midfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into
Entering
enemy
play
territory
call,
before he's brought
player.
down.
There are 9
They managed
categories.
22 on the rip
Gems.
and a first down.
Look for Burden
Tell you what,
II.
Kate, one of the things I'm
Denver
most
Swift.
proud of coming out of broadcasting,
Colston
my O-line
Logan.
buddies that will hit me up during the game and
Colston
say thank
Logan.
you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Williams on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a
Entering
mile
play
gain.
call, player. There are 9
Quarterbacks will look for their
categories.
tight end
Caleb
short in
Williams.
just about any situation. They
DJ
take away the
Ware.
deeper options.
Trevayon Henderson.
Well, there's their
Rono Jones.
consistent source of
Luther
positive
Burden II.
yardage. The trusty tight end.
Ghost drag.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Williams to throw. This is Loveland working the right side. And they bring him down after the play
Entering
reaches the
play
26.
call, player. There are 9
8 yards on the
categories.
gain,
You
and the
have
drive
7
continues
options.
forward.
Luther Burden
And
II
those are the
selected.
completions they rely on from their
Denver
passing
Swift.
game.
An 8-yard
Colston Loveland.
First down, Chicago.
Colston Loveland. Pa MTN. Papelance. MTN pop slant stick. Cheat flat X post.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Throw left side, he's hauled in by Loveland. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears trying to end this before the final quarter.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Entering play call, coach. You have to end up quit resume in call view chat soup celebration stats pop up player stats. Entering screenplay rushing selected receiving selected player name Albert II player name C Loveland player receptions 10 receiving yards 122 average yards per TD receptions 1. You have to entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15 options. Pat attempt is selected.
Santos now for the extra point. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead.
Entering play call, normal. There are 2 categories. You have 3. Kickoff middle.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
No time just yet to figure out what's going wrong. After another miss, he's got to stay out there and send this one away. He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive. Out now runs the Packer offense.
Entering
And the
play
last drive
call,
did
coach
end in points. Not
suggestions.
as many
There
as
are
they
6
wanted, though. They had to settle for
categories.
that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Running right with Wilson. Yeah, tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
60 red. 60 red.
Love looking to pass. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing on the
Entering
opposing
play
side
call,
of the field.
coach suggestions. There
That
are
was great
6
timing. Great
categories.
timing by the big fellas to get out in front of that screen. You could see it coming. Running back has the lineman in front of him to clear a little space. And it was all about his athleticism after that.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's going to be brought
Entering
down
play
at the
call,
35-yard
coach
line.
suggestions. There are
They
6
come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
This
Cover
dude
to
just
man.
simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Here we go. Set.
Love with it on first down. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing.
Entering
He
play
stopped
call,
quickly.
coach suggestions.
Just stay
There
on
are 6
schedule. Just stay on
categories.
schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Now Love on the play fake. He takes it himself. He's got it in the red zone.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6
It's
categories.
got to come back. I'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Loves to throw again. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him
Entering
for
play
holding,
call,
and that's going
coach
to back this offense
suggestions.
up.
There are 6 categories.
So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. Play action, Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled.
Entering
The catch was
play
almost
call,
made on his
coach
watch, but more
suggestions.
importantly,
There are
he
6
breaks it up. Gives
categories.
him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taking a chance to the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears take over on his 5th interception of the season.
At their own 2-yard line.
When chances to score have been so few and far between for your offense, Kate, you got to come through in these opportunities, especially now in the second half. Like all game, this defense has just risen to the occasion and jumped on the chance at that interception.
Entering play call, DJ Muir. Caleb Williams, DJ Trevayon Henderson. Trevayon, Post, 28, Duo, AHB Zone WK.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. The give now to Henderson. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of the
Entering
four.
play call, player. There are 9 categories. Romo Jones.
Exactly what you want to do to get
Luther
out of the
Burden,
shadow of your own
Anderson,
goal line. Get a good
Luther
push,
Burden,
get a good gain, get some positive yards. Job well done.
Post drag. Slants.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Now Williams. Will get it complete to Trevayon Henderson.
Entering
He's
play
gonna go out
call,
with a pick of
player.
the
There are
three, so
9
chipping away a
categories. You
few
have
here
7
ahead of this
Fender
3rd down.
Swift.
Brings up
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. We try to monitor where these running backs
Luther
are.
Burden,
Are they chipping? Are they
Romo
delaying their
Jones.
route? He's
Luther
such an
Burden,
underrated
Trevayon
part of their
Henderson.
overall passing game.
Trevayon, Postrin, 28, Duo, AHB Zone Toss. AHB Zone WK.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. This is Henderson. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. So that's going to bring up 4th down. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now.
Entering play call, fake punts weak. Punt.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And they could really use a good one here.
You have to. Entering coaching. Quick. Ins. Call. Challenge. Stat. Coach. Options. Coaching. Pop-up medical center is selected. Entering player stats screen. 8 rows, 4 columns. Left filter bears right filter all player name Q Walker. Position. Injury type. Position. Player name no injured players. Position. Injury type. Player name no injured players. Position. You have 2 options. Stats is selected.
And he gets it away from his end zone. Punt taken at midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Packers all set to get back out there. And this group feeling a little urgency to make the most of this one, Brock, after they threw that interception the last time out.
Yeah, we know there's no more predictive stat in the NFL than giving the ball away. Now, we walk that fine line as a quarterback. You can't play timid and scared to make a mistake, but you know you can't put the ball again in the other team's hands.
First down throw. Here's Love. Short pass brought in. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. Fighting all he
Entering
could
play
to keep his
call,
quarterback
coach
upright, but
suggestions.
crossed the
There are
line
6
there. There's the holding
categories.
penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Shotgun now for Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off the
Entering
pick,
play
he
call,
wasn't about
coach
to challenge the coverage.
suggestions. There are
Instead,
6
well, he just took his
categories.
medicine.
That was terrible. Awful. Seriously, justice Christ.
Well, for more than a couple of first downs away, it is 2nd and quite a bit after that sack. Love out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Jaden Reed, the
Entering
intended
play
target.
call, coach
And things look tougher
suggestions.
now
There
with
are
third
6
and long.
categories.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Ridiculous. Take him out. I'm leaving the city. You've got to score.
Love from the gun. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to
Entering play
perhaps take
call,
the yards
coach
and run third
suggestions.
down
There
again,
are 6
partner, but they declined it.
categories.
That's going to bring up fourth down.
Eight up, safe man, return middle. 8 up, safe man, return middle.
So out now comes the punter. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. And some textbook work covering that part.
Entering
Getting
play
stopped after
call,
almost nothing on the
Jones.
return.
Luther Burden I. Rono Jones. Rono, fix spike, orbit RPO alert screen, slant swing.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. First down, Williams to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Bears with possession and a big enough lead. They can probably coast the rest of the way.
Entering play call, player DJ Muir. Trevayon, Rono, Trevayon Henderson. Trevayon, Husk, Trent, H, Duo, HB Dive. Empty end zones, zone split up, 0-1 trap, empty, 0-1 trap.
2nd and 3 now. Here's Henderson. Give him 3 yards, and they're just inches away on third down.
Entering play call, player. There are 9 categories. You have 7 options. Rono Jones, Luther Burden I. Dander Swift, Colston Loveland, Caleb Williams, DJ Muir, Trevayon Henderson, Trevayon, HB Dive, Duo, HB Zone Toss, HB Zone WK.
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
Entering
often
play
one of the
call,
things you
player.
have-
There are, you have to, option, quit, get, resume, ins, call, view, celebration, stats, pop-up men, players, game stats. Entering, first downs home 10 away 20, you have to, entering, celebration, stats, pop, player stats. Player name C. William, rushing selected, attempts 20, yards 172. Receiving select, receptions 12, player name Elbert III, player name C. Loveland, player name E. Wilson. You have to, coaching, stats, coaching, pop, medical, depth chart is selected. Entering, player name C. Williams, HB selected, slot 1. Player name T. Hen, position 8. Player name T. Henderson. Player name D. Swift. Player name R. Johnson. Player name K. Monangai. You
Teach
have
running backs
entering
at the
play
NFL
call,
level.
player,
You don't
DJ
always
Muir,
have to hit a
Rono
home
Jones,
run.
Luther Burden
Especially in short yardage
Luther
situations,
Hot,
just go get
Post
that
drag,
single
D
and move
spot,
the chains.
slants, D spot, slants.
We've set it down from the 37. Williams to throw on first. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Gain of 26 yards there. And it'll be first down Bears.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Entering play call, Tender Swift. Coles, Kyle Monangai. Kyle Mon, Osprey, 20, AHB dive. AHB power.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Ready, set.
They're going to run here. Kyle Monangai. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off the gain of 5. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Packers.
Entering play call, Caleb Williams. Kyle Monangai. Kyle Monan, Osprey, 26, AHB dive. Duo. AHB dive. Empty end zone split WK 0-1 trap.
Ready, set, on.
Now it's Monangai. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's
Entering
holding
play
on every
call,
play. We
player,
just got to look
Caleb
for it, right?
Williams.
That time, though, we
DJ
did not
Ware.
have to look too hard.
Promo Jones. Promo fix orbit RPO alert. Fix spike. RPO buckle levels. X mid screen. Dagger. X mid screen.
They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Ready, set, on.
Now here's Williams. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one and brings up 3rd down.
That was pretty cool right there.
Entering
That is
play
an
call,
underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, they
inside,
couldn't penalize the
kick
throwaway.
FGK flip, orbit middles, powaddle, divide double, drive switch seams, FK drive stutter, Y out and up, drive Y corner, jet pull shallow, empty and slot out.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready, set.
Third and long for him here. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete.
You know, it's a point of
Entering
emphasis
play
in practice
call,
each
kick
and
punt
every week, no matter where we go.
punt.
How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. And all game, they have struggled
Entering
to attack
play
this
call,
deficit.
coach
Maybe they can do a little
suggestions,
window
there are
dressing
6
here.
categories.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now Love. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Entering play call, coach
That is
suggestions,
a
there are 6
textbook first down
categories.
completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. To the air with Love. Completed over the middle. And they'll
Entering
have
play
this across
call,
that
coach
40-yard line
suggestions,
before they
there are
manage to
6
stop it.
categories.
Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On first and 10, here's Love. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but cross the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Running it after the penalty. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Love. And he let his man just too much.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
That time. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
I'll say
entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. Desperation time here. He connects downfield. And absolutely no chance of getting the yards he needed. He's brought down well short, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Ben Johnson doing a last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here.
Kyle Mona, Cost, 28, Duo, AHB Zone Toss. AHB Zone WK.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They'll run it with Monunga. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Look like he picked up a couple.
Entering play call, player. There are 9 categories. You have 7 options.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Caleb Williams, DJ Muir, Romo Jones, Luther Burden II, Luke Omaha, Ghost Drag.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Williams. This is Loveland working the right side. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And that completion gets him up to 400 yards in the football game. No, it's a tough mark to reach, but one that every quarterback takes pride in being able to reach, or at least challenge every so often.
11. Kyle Monangai. Kyle Oscar, Dwent, AHB Power, AHB Dive, MTN Zones, Zone Split WK.
1st and 10 from the 32. They go with Manungai here. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. So now, partner,
Entering
gotta
play call,
reevaluate what to do
player.
on this
There are
next
9
snap, because the
categories.
holding
We
call
have
pushes
7
them back quite a ways.
options. Belmononbai is selected. Caleb Williams, DJ Muir, Romo Jones, Luther Burden III, Luther Podjet Sweep, MTN Sweep, Double Dig, MTN RPO Alert Bubble, SFTMTN Pop, SFTMTN Pass, RPO Red Bubble, RPO Alert Out, Player, Tender Swift, Luther Burden II, Rome, Luther Burden I, Luther, Coast Drag.
Here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Entering play, Tender Swift, Luther Burden III, Romo Jones, Romo, Fix Spike, Orbit RPO, Slant Swing.
Following the sack, they need a big chunky yards here, Brock. It is second down and very long. Out of the gun, here's Williams. There's that man again, Adunze. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
A pickup of 13 on the play. It's third down and long.
Entering play call, player, Luther Burden III, Romo Jones, DJ Muir, Caleb Williams, Kyle Monongai, Kyle Husk, Trent, A. Duo, AHB Zone Toss, AHB Zone WK.
The Packers going nickel on third. Manungai with it. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be fourth and very long.
Entering play call, Coach Pick Punt Sweep. Slot sale. Play sheets, there, player, there, Caleb Will, DJ, Rome, Luther, Tender Swift, Colston Loveland, Colston Love, inside, Thick FGK, Orbity Middles, Keep Attack.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Williams throwing on forward.
Entering play call, player, there are 9 categories.
I love those
Kyle
moments of truth. We
Monongai,
get to see exactly how they handle it with all the pressure that
Kyle
drives right on
Monongai,
them. Turns out,
Husband,
they handled
20s,
it pretty darn
AHB
well.
Dive,
Now they'll keep
Duo,
pushing on.
AHB Dive.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. To the ground. It's Manungai. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention.
Entering play call, player, Caleb Williams, DJ Muir, Romo Jones, Luther Burden III, Luther Burden I, Omaha, Post, Z Spot, Slants, Omaha, Slants.
The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's second and goal. Williams will look to throw. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Entering play, Tender Swift, Luther Burden III, Rono Jones, DJ Muir, Caleb Williams, Kyle Monangai, Kyle Postprintage, 26 duo.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this third down.
What is up?
Here he goes, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Entering play call, Vic FG, verticals, play sheets, player, Caleb, DJ, Rome, Luther, Anderson, Colston, Kyle, Colston Loveland, Coles, stick, MTN, stick, slant stick.
Well, I guess 3 isn't enough to pad the lead. They're pulling out all the stops. It's fourth and goal. They're going to try to throw for it. Rolling left, buying some time. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. Yep, already got the stop and the turnover on down. So they're just going to decline that penalty.
Entering play call, 1 double T.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Love. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. Think this might be a hold, partner. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but cross the line there. That is the holding penalty. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line.
That's a gain of 3.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? Love out of the shotgun. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
Tempting to
Entering
perhaps
play
take the
call,
yards
coach
and run third down
suggestions.
again,
There are
partner.
6
But they decline it.
categories.
That's going to bring up fourth down. Their punter making his way out now. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And you want your quarterback to, number one, find ways to score for your offense. You always tell me that, Brock. But
Entering
also,
play call,
he's done it more than just
there
through the
are
air for
9
them. That last drive,
categories.
a
You
notable
have 7
touchdown for him on
options.
the ground for the
Kyle
season.
Monon, Caleb Williams, DJ Weir, Rono Jones, Luther Burden III, Luther Pache, and Double Dig.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Williams on first down. And he's chased out of bounds behind the line. That's going to go down
Entering
as
play
a sack
call,
for the
player.
defense.
There are 9 categories. Tender Swift, Luther Burden II, Rono Jones, Luther Burden II, Luther Burden Omaha, Post Drag, Z-Spot, Slants.
Offense to the line for second down. Williams to throw. Connection made. Kyle Monunga. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set
Entering
up
play
third
call,
and very
player.
short.
There are 9 categories. You have 7 options.
move the
Luther,
chains.
Tender Swift,
I love it nonetheless.
Colston
You make
Loveland,
sure that
Kyle
defense is aware of
Monon,
every
Caleb,
eligible
Kyle
player going
Monon,
out. And this time it was
Kyle
out of the backfield with the
Busker,
running back that shows he's
AHD
adept
dive,
at catching it as
AHD
well.
power.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is third and inches. Lone back gets the handoff. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
A gain on the play. And the Bears first down.
Entering play call, Caleb Williams, Kyle Monon,
Love to see it. No tunnel vision
Kyle
on
Monon,
what down it was.
sprint
Just
26
focus, executing the play in front of him.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to.
Entering play call, Caleb Williams, DJ Weir, Rono Jones, Luther Burden II, Tender Swift, Colston Loveland, Kyle Monon, Sprint HB Fl 26 duo.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Back to the well again. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard.
Entering play, Caleb Williams, DJ Rono, DJ Weir, you have 6 up. Rono Jones, fix, orbit RPO alert, slant swing.
I'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense.
That's interference. Defense.
He got too
Entering
aggressive
play
to try and
call,
stop that
clear.
play.
There
And
are
they tag him for
Luther
pass
Burden
interference.
Romo Jones, Luther Burden Tender Swift, Colston Lug, Kyle Monangai, Kyle Postrin, 26 Duo.
So a fresh set of downs after the penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. And the snow hampering their
Entering
ground
play
game
call,
here as he slowed
clear.
up
There
just a
are 9
yard on that
categories.
run.
We have 7
Just a
options.
gain of
Kyle
1, and that
Monangai
brings
is
up second
selected.
and 9.
Brings up
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is
Caleb
at least he
Williams,
didn't go backwards.
DJ Muir, Romo Jones, Luther Burden Tender Swift, Luther Burden Omaha, Post Drag, Slants, Omaha, Slants.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Bears moments away from win number 12.
Entering play call, Tender Swift, Colston Loveland, Kyle Monangai, Colston, Luther Burden Luther, Post Drag, Slants.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down.
Entering
after a
play
short
call,
gain.
clear. There are 9
This
categories.
defense
We
didn't give
have
up
7
contain there,
options.
Kate. That was an
Luther Burden
instance where the
selected.
more
Tender
exciting plays
Swift,
were taken away downfield.
Luther
And
Burden
even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
Luther Burden Omaha, Post Drag, Slants.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. To throw, Williams. Catch made by Loveland. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Bears, first down. An 8-yard pickup. And the Bears first
You know,
down.
Kate, they say a dog is a
Entering
man's
play,
best
Tender
friend.
Swift,
A
Luther
tight
Burden
end that moves the chains on 3rd down,
Tender
that's a
Swift.
QB's best friend.
Kyle Mona, Colston Loveland. Inside, thick F, or the team, keep attack.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on.
Entering
It's
play call,
incomplete.
clear. There are not.
I'm
Kyle
not sure if he was
Monangai,
hearing footsteps or just had a
Caleb Williams,
surprise break in
DJ
concentration.
Muir,
So unusual to
Romo
see one
Jones,
dropped unless there's a
Romo
hit
fix,
involved.
or RPO alerts, fix spike, RPO bug alert, levels. MTN pa choice key, post corner up, MTN pa choice key.
From the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. They're going to pass it here. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. The flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. He got a major
Entering
fistful
play
of
call,
jersey on that
Luther
play,
Burden
and it's going to end up
Tender
costing
Swift,
him.
Still 2nd down.
Colston Loveland, Kyle Monangai, Osprey, 26 duo.
Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll fight ahead for a few.
Entering
It's
play
3rd down.
call, clear. There are 9 categories. We have 7 options.
Most
Kyle
run plays. It's a
Monangai
sign.
selected.
They're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Colston Loveland, Tender Swift, Luther Burden Romo Jones, DJ Muir, Caleb Williams, Caleb, you been heel.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So the Bears take this one on the road. And this streak will live to see another week as they take down yet another opponent over Brock. What has been an incredible stretch of games for them. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Green Bay.
Entering post-game screen, you have 5 options. Finish game is selected.